Well, I knew. Oh, have I vlogged today at all? I don't think so. Hang on, let me get this off my face. Good morning, good morning. No, it's not morning. It's afternoon now. Sorry. Get ready, because this is year 6 of daily vlogging. I've been checking my email this morning, talked to my mom on the phone, and sat down to read this next book called The Forsaken. Got 100 pages in, and it's just, the premise is good, but the writing isn't. At first, it was just like the writing was kind of like nothing special, but I was like, oh, but, and then as I said, I got to page 100, and I'm like, I would be fine shutting the book right now and not figuring out, because it's science fiction. It's right up my alley. As I said, the premise, I love the premise, but it's written so not great that I am closing the book at page 100 and am totally fine with not finding out what happens. I also know it's a trilogy, so needless to say, there is no way. There's no way. First, I was like, oh, well, I'll just read the first book, but then won't continue, with the trilogy. And then I just kept reading, and I was like, no, I don't even want to continue reading this one. Which is sad, because as I said, it's a really good premise. It's similar to like Divergent, Hunger Games, like that sort of science fiction, if you know what I mean. If you've read the Testing trilogy as well, which that trilogy I loved. That's a great trilogy. That's on my want to adapt shelf, and I loved that one. It's in the same vein as that, so obviously I love those. But this just, it's not great. Characters aren't written very well, so I'm not totally surprised. I just finished reading a phenomenal trilogy that I loved. And yes, I read, books before that I wasn't a huge fan of. But hey, that's what happens when you have an 800-something book library. And, not every book that you read the back of that sounds super interesting is going to end up being written well, unfortunately. That's just how it works. Just like you watch a movie or a TV show and you think the premise sounds awesome, and then you watch it and you're you don't like the acting, or the dialogue is bad, you're not gonna like everything. But this one I am bummed about, because if it had been written better, I think the premise, it would have done really well. I'm really glad I have a granola in my bag, and a granola bar in my bag, and I'm really glad I left when I did, because I was going to stop by the bakery to pick up my check and also drop something off for someone else, and I look, because when I had checked, it was showing me 51 minutes earlier today. Nope, randomly at 2:31. Now it's an hour and 2 minutes. So I will be eating this granola bar and hoping that this light changes sometime soon. 5:48. The photo shoot went very well. I am about to head over to see my friend Addie in a show that she's in at her high school, and I hope I will have enough time to grab food before, but I don't know. No, I'm gonna be quite late. It was showing me 7:08, and then I took a wrong turn, and now even when I tried to backtrack, now it's showing me 7:15. So I'll miss the first few minutes, and I will not have time to grab anything to eat, so I hope they have concessions that I can buy at intermission. Wow, that car has their brights on. It's 7:07. I'm sure they've probably started. Yeah, they've started the show. Oh gosh. So it is 12:45 at night. I am sending the last WeTransfer of the photos from today. It took 7 or 8 transfers. That's how many photos I took today. But I am so happy with how they came out. I know I sound like a broken record, but truthfully, I was very nervous about this photo shoot because I'd never done a big family style like this before, and I just was so afraid that I was going to mess it up. I know these photos, not that other photos aren't important, but like family photos, especially photos with multiple generations, are so important to so many families, and I know that it's important to this family. And so I just was really hoping I wouldn't mess it up. But I'm really happy with how these photos came out, and I hope they will be too. Definitely has restored my photography faith in myself a little bit, because after the last photo shoot I did, which was that graduation photo shoot, like I had lost a lot of that, like, not to say confidence in my photography skills, but yeah, like I really was like, I felt very guilty for being paid what I had been paid, and I was worried that it wasn't my normal quality of work, you know? So this has really helped with that. I was really happy that these came out the way that they did. Anyway, so that's 30% transferred. I am going to end this here. I'm going to go brush my teeth and all that. I have work tomorrow from 9 to 5, but it's all here. So, I will just be working from home in pajamas. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.